Rolling up, and it's a Monday, it's a back to basics, so it's all quite nice, simple moves, but very controlled, very strength, Pilates based. Good, and really roll your thoracic spine. Get a nice big movement. That's it. Very nice. And then from here, just rounding your back, tuck your pelvis under, curl your head down, and then opening up, look up at the ceiling, and round, and open. So it's a nice flowing movement. I feel a little bit like that octopus on that, my octopus teacher. I don't know if anyone's watched it. Imagine the octopus. And down, very nice. All right, we're going to do 2 roll downs. So taking a nice breath in. As you breathe out, pull your belly button in. Tuck your chin down onto your chest and start curling down, 1 vertebra at a time. Imagine a string of pearls and you're letting 1 pearl down at a time, nice and slowly. At the bottom, take a breath in and on a breath out, pull your belly button in and start stacking up, 1 vertebra at a time. Make sure your chin stays on your chest till the very last minute, shoulders down and back. And up. Nice, let's go again. Breathing in. And out. Chin down to your chest. Tummy pulls in. Curling down. Relax the arms. Relax the shoulders. Really stretching your spine as you're going down. And at the bottom, take a breath out. Pull your belly button in. And curling up. 1 vertebra at a time. Make sure your shoulders slide down your back and your head comes up. Now we're going to do the cactus. So you're going to breathe in, arms come up above your head. And as you breathe out, you're going to pull your elbows into your waist. Squeeze your elbows together. You can stay standing that way. I'm just showing you. Lift your chest. Look up to the ceiling. Really squeeze those shoulder blades down and back. And then breathing in, arms up. And as you breathe out, you're going to go flat back. Stick your bottom out behind you. Have a nice flat back. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. Stretch, and then fold down to the floor. And breathing out to come up. Pull your belly button in, relax your head, relax your shoulders. Curling up 1 vertebra at a time. Nice and slow. Nice, let's do 1 more. Breathing in, arms up. And breathing out, cactus. So you squeeze your elbows into your waist. You look up at the ceiling. Lift your chest. Open up, really lift, squeeze those shoulder blades down. Then breathing in, arms up. And breathing out as you reach forward. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. So you've got a nice flat back, reaching forward and fold down to the ground. While you're down here, we're going to swing side to side like a rag doll. Relax the arms, relax your head, flop the arms. And just relaxing as you swing. Nice. And then come down onto the mat. You're going to put your right foot forward. Have your knee directly over your ankle. Put your hands on the inside of your foot and slide your back leg back. So I've got my right leg in front, left leg behind, and a nice stretch in that back hip flexor. And from here, you're going to roll your hips side to side. So you keep that right leg in front, that's it. And this just helps loosen up the glutes, the hip flexor, the capsule around the joint. Hi Layla. How's it? Join in, we're just starting our warm-up. Nice. Now from here, straighten that front knee. Stretch out that front hamstring. Keep your hands on the floor. Stretching that knee. You can slide your hands back at your knees and then going forward. And you're going to go between the two. So you're sliding back and going forward. So you almost imagine it's like a really flowing movement. Stretching back. Stick that bum out behind you and going forward. Nice. 2 more. Very good. And last one, going back, stretching that hamstring. You want to think of sliding and gliding the tissues against each other. Nice. And let's change sides. Good. Now my left leg is in front, knee over ankle, slide that right leg back. So you've got a nice stretch in that hip flexor, and you're going to roll your hips side to side. you up a little bit. And I'm almost going to be like a weeping willow. Hands nice and relaxed. And I'm going to rotate my shoulders towards the floor and towards the camera. Have your arm over your head like that. That's perfect. And reach that top arm away from you when you twist. So you should feel a nice stretch in your side here. And stretch. And back. 2 more. Lovely. It's so important to do a nice dynamic warm-up just to get everything moving and sliding and gliding. Good. Knees together and let's change sides. So I'm going to put out my right leg to the side, left hand on the floor, and my right arm goes over, like a weeping willow. And you rotate towards the floor, shoulders down, reach that top arm away, and back. And rotate away. And back, lovely. And reach. And back. 2 more. Stretching that side. Feel it stretching in the side there. And back. And last one. Now we're going to stay here for our first exercise. So your top arm can either go up to the ceiling or you can have it on your waist. Either or. We're going to do leg up and down. So from here, tummy in, shoulders down and back, and we're going to lift that top leg up and down. Breathing out as you lift. 9, tummy stays in. You'll start to feel this in the glute area here. 4, 5. So Christina, I'm terrible at counting. I'm warning you now. I often get it wrong. I'm very sorry. Apologies in advance. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Now you're going to hold that leg down there and you're going to lift your underneath leg up to meet it. So this knee comes to this knee. We go up and down. So squeeze. Your weight is on that top leg. Keep that leg straight. That's it. And down. As you lift, really squeeze your tummy. Nice. We've got 6 more. Good. Tummy in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Last time we're going to pulse this leg up there for 10. Top leg up. 2, 3, tummy in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and coming down into all fours. We're going to do the other side just now, but let's go into our hands and knees. If your wrist hurts, or you can go on your fist. From here, you're going to bring your knees a little closer to your hands, back nice and flat. Stomach pulled in away from the floor, shoulder blades pulled down your back. Tuck your toes under, and from here, on a breath out, you're going to lift the knees about 5 centimeters off the floor, and hold it there. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Breathing out, coming in, and lift the knees off. And hold it there for 5, 4, tummy in, 3, back flat, 2, 1, and down. Very nice. Make sure you're not arching your back. Make sure you always tuck under a little bit. Tilt your pelvis a little bit more, Christina. Tummy in, that's it. And breathing out to lift. Let's go. Lift your knees and hold for 5. Shoulders down. 4, tummy in. 3, 2, 1, and down. We got 3 more. Let's breathing out to lift. And lift. Tummy in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Nice. 2 more. Breathing out to lift. Let's go. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And very last one. Breathing out to lift straight away. Tummy in, shoulders down and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Very nice. Let's change sides. We're going back to our first exercise. I'm on my right leg. My left leg is out to the side. And arm either up in the air or on your waist, wherever you want it. And we're going to lift this top leg. Tummy in, shoulders down and back. Let's go. Breathing out to lift. 2, 3, tummy in. 4, 5, nice and slow. 6, helps with your medial line. Nice. 4 more. 3. Tummy in. 2. And 1. Very nice. Let's pulse this top leg up with 10. 1, 2. Tummy in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And coming down. Come down into child's pose just to stretch out your back. Open your knees a little bit. And just stretching it out. Very nice. Come back onto all fours. We're going to do now Johnny calls it the bird dog, but it's from here, it's a very basic Pilates move. We're going to slide the one leg away from you on the floor. And as it reaches full extent on the floor, you're going to lift it. But what you're not going to do, you don't want to arch your back. So this stays dead still. You stay really connected here, and you slide it on the floor. And then you just squeeze in your glutes to lift, so my back doesn't arch. You keep tucked under, and then bringing it back. As you bring it back, you don't want to have a huge change of weight. So your weight stays evenly on both hands, and we change legs. You slide it away, shoulders down, back, tummy in, and you lift it off. It's almost like you float it up there. Keep your stomach connected, and down. As you change legs, there should be barely any difference in your body change. And slide out the other leg. Squeeze. And lift from the glutes, but don't arch the back. Tummy under. Tilt under a little bit. And back. Other side. We're going to add to this just now. We're going to do 2 more on each side and lift. As I lift, I don't change my back position at all. And down. 1 more each side. Breathing in and out. Tummy stays connected, shoulders down your back. Lift that leg gently off the floor. And back. 1 more on the other side. And squeeze and lift. So you're really lifting from the hamstring and the glutes. Knee is dead straight. Straighten that knee, squeeze it straight. And down. Now we're going to add the arm. So we're going to practice the feel of the arm on its own. So from here, you're going to lengthen that arm away and back down. Now from here, again, I'm not just flinging the arm up. As I lift the arm, I'm putting my shoulder blade down the back. And you don't arch the back at all. So you slide it up, and you almost think of lengthening away from you. And back down. Tummy and back stays dead still. And then other side. Stomach stays completely connected, very slow. You can see my back doesn't change at all. Keep alternating, nice and slow, tummy in. Very nice. Just 2 more on each side. Tummy stays connected, shoulder blade slides down your back. Very good, guys. Nice and controlled. Done incorrectly, this exercise feels very easy. Done correctly, you're actually working your muscles to control it there. 1 more. Nice. Now we're going to combine them. Opposite arm and leg. So again, my back doesn't change. I'm going to slide my opposite arm and leg away from each other and then lift, but my back stays the same. Hold it there. Try and touch the opposite walls with your foot and your hand. And down. And other side. Lengthen it. Almost think of pulling the arm and leg away from each other. Tummy stays connected. Beautiful. And down. 2 more each side, then we're going to add to it. Lengthen away, stretch. Tummy stays in, beautiful, and down. Good, 3. Tummy in, lengthen away, shoulders down and back. Beautiful, and down 2 more. Lengthen opposite hand and leg away. And down, 1 more on this other side. Lengthen, stretch. Coming in, don't move your back. Beautiful. Now we're going to add to it a little bit more. Same movement up. Now we're going to bring elbow to knee in. So I round my back. And then I lengthen away, but I don't arch my back to lengthen. So I come back to the same position. And we're going to stay on the one side for 10. Make sure when you lengthen, you come back to that perfect posture. Tuck under, knee to elbow. Stretch away. Nice and slow. 4. Tummy 3. Stretch away from each other. 2. And the last one, tucking under. Stretch. Come back into child's pose before we do the other side. Give your back a little rest. Nice. So with each movement, I want it to be such a conscious movement that you almost can feel you're like stringing the arm and the leg away from each other and every muscle is working. Right, let's go to the other side. So we're going to do 10. We're going to stretch away. Perfect posture, not arching. We tuck. Pull the tummy in. Tuck under. Breathing out to lengthen. We're going for 10. Tucking in your tummy. Stretch it all away from each other. Don't arch your back. 3. It's very slow and controlled. 4. As you lengthen your leg, feel your hamstring. Connect that hamstring. 5. 9. 6. 7. Make sure your both hips are facing the floor. Lengthen away. Beautiful, guys. 8. Stretch. Tuck under. 9. Tummy should be burning. 10. Very nice. Come lie on your back. Let's break up that position. Legs in the air. Hands by your side. We're going to do the bicycle. So from here, you're going to bicycle your legs. And you lower them as much as you can manage, keeping the pelvis lifted. So you tuck under your tailbone. Keep your stomach connected. And let's go for a minute. That's it. From here, if you can lower your legs more without arching your back, lower your legs as much as you can manage without arching your back. Tailbone lifted. Very nice. We've done 15 seconds. Test yourself, but don't arch your back. Lift your tailbone. Tummy in. Nice long pointy feet. We're halfway. Keep going. Stomach stays connected. Lift your tailbone. Very nice. We're cycling hard and getting nowhere. Let's go for 20 seconds. Tummy in. Nice. 15. Tummy in. Lift your tailbone. Last 10. Test yourself. Lower the legs a little bit. That's it. Nice. For 5. 3, 2, 1, and hug your knees into your chest. Well done. Very good. Right, we're going to stay lying on our backs. We're going to do the pelvic curl. So from here, bring your heels right close to your bottom. So I want your heels as close to your bottom as you can. Hands on the floor. And we're going to go for 10, curling up and down. So remember with the pelvic curl, you're breathing out. Put your belly button in and you curl one vertebra at a time. Tilt sort of your mid, like where your scapula are, or to like your bra strap. And then from here, making sure your pubic bone is higher than your hip bone as you curl down from the ribs. Belly button stays in and down. Let's go for 10. As you're pushing up, tummy stays connected. Tilt your pelvis. Push the heels away from you. So you're always pushing your heels away from you and you're squeezing your glutes. And curling down. Make sure at the top you've got a nice connection. Breathing out to lift. Tummy in, curling up. Push the heels away from you into the floor. That means you get a stronger bum connection and you have that smile line. And curling down. Nice. 4, breathing out. Curling up. Push your heels away from you. Squeeze that bum. Tilt your pelvis. And curling down. Nice. We're going for 10. Number 5, breathing out. If I don't tell you to breathe, just keep breathing normally. When I tell you to breathe out, it's generally for a movement. And curling down. Nice. And breathing out. 6. Curling up. Tummy in. The breath out helps us connect your abs. So if you're breathing out, you can connect your abs better. And curling down. One breath at a time. Keep pushing your heels away. 7. Tummy in. Push your heels. Squeeze your bum. Tilt your pelvis. Curling down. Nice, guys. You're looking good. 8. bum. And we're going to pulse the knees together. So if you can see from here, we're going to breathe out. Squeeze the knees together. Keep that tilt, keep pulsing. Breathing out to squeeze. Imagine you're squeezing a ball. It's little pulses. For 10, 9, keep going. 8, 7, 6, keep squeezing your bum. 5, 3, 2, 1. Now holding it there. Reset. Pull your belly button in. Hands on the floor. Keep your hips level. You're going to lift one leg up and down. And the other leg. And down. As you lift, the leg that's staying on the floor, you've got to push through that heel. Squeeze your glute. You want to make sure your hips stay level. And breathe out as you lift. Tummy in. Nice. You've got 5 more. Don't let your hips drop. 4. If your back feels sore, tilt your pelvis more. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Come down, hug your knees into your chest. We're going back up, but this is a little break. Make sure your back doesn't take any strain. Now, you're going to go on your toes. So you're going to lift your heels. Feet close to your bottoms. Lift your heels up and curling up. So now we're on our toes in a pelvic curl. Good. Hands by your side. And you're going to take your knees out and in. Good. From here, so you can see. Knees out and in. Keep the hips up. Tummy in. This is a nice slow movement. Squeeze your bum. Tilt your pelvis. Pubic bone is higher than your hip bone. Keep going. Out. And out. We've got 10 more. 9. 8. As you bring your legs together, really focus on reconnecting your stomach, tilting the pelvis and squeezing the bum. 5. 4. 3. You're nearly done. 2. 1. Very nice. Hold it here. We're going to do little pulses up. Squeeze. Stay on your toes. Pulse it up for 10, 9, tummy in. Little pulses up. 8, focus on the up. 7, 6, tilt your pelvis. Tummy in. 5, 4, you should really feel your bum. 3, 2, 1, and curling all the way down. Hug the knees into your chest. Well done. Good, we're going to come sit up from here. We're just going to now alternate this. Release the back, come straight forward. It doesn't matter if you're not too flexible. It's literally just about bending the other way. Just to give the back a little break. Nice. Alright, you're going to stay sitting in this position. You're going to put your hands behind you, fingers facing your bottom, if your wrists are okay. If your wrist gets sore, you can turn your hands the other way. It's absolutely fine. But if you can, have your fingers facing your bottom, heels together, tummy pulled in. So from here, we're going to breathe out. As we breathe out, we're going to tilt our pelvis, push through the heels, and lift the hips up, looking at your feet. My stomach pulled in. That's it. Make sure your knees stay straight, pushing through the heels. And down. Good. Coming down. Make sure your knees are pulled dead straight. So you pull your kneecaps up and you're just pushing through the heels. As you're going up, breathing out, let's go. Tilt your pelvis, tummy in, lift the hips. Make sure you don't sink into your shoulders, that you push the floor away. Lift your hips. Push through those heels. Make sure your knees are straight. And down. Take the weight off your hands in between just to give it a rest. So this is working our posterior chain. Good. 3 more. Breathing out to lift. Shoulders pushing away from the floor. Look at your toes, tummy in. Lovely. And down. Very nice. 2 more. And breathing out to lift. Tummy in. Lovely. Squeezing your shoulders up. Push through your heels. And down. 2 more. Breathing out to lift. Tummy in. Tilt your pelvis, push through your heels, look at your toes. Long, elegant neck. Nice. Squeeze through those heels. Lift your shoulders. And down. Very nice. Roll out those wrists. So often we find people struggle with wrists, and it's just something we've got to kind of work around. There's always another position we can go, but we also need to strengthen them. Right. We're going to do a little push-up series. We're going to do a push-up into a child's pose and back. So, two options. If you're doing a push-up on your knees, which is advisable, it's fine. So from here, make sure your hands are directly under my shoulders. Shoulders pulled down, tummy pulled in, and the elbows, when you go down, are going to rub your thighs. You want your elbows to touch your ribs. So don't want your arms going out. They're literally touching the ribs as you go down. So from here, we go down, up, back into child's pose. Then back, tummy in, squeeze your buns, and we go down, and up, and down. Okay, let's do this. Christina, because you've had an arm injury, please do it on your knees as well. So in this position, shoulders down and back, hands directly under your shoulders. Squeeze your bottom, squeeze your tummy. Let's go down. As you come up, pull your belly button in, and go into a child's pose. And come back. Let's go for two. And back. If you wanted to do it in a full push-up, you can. And there, and then you just go down onto your knees. Nice. 4. And back. We're going for 10. Do it in your own time if I'm counting wrong. 5. Very good. Make sure your stomach stays pulled in. You don't arch your back. And let your ribs touch your side. And back. Good, we've got 4 more. Tummy in. And back. And 3. So you can kind of get a little seesaw rocking action as you go. Nice, we've got 2 more. Squeeze your bum, squeeze your tummy. And back. Good, and down. Let's do 1 more for good measure. And last one, squeeze your bum in your tummy. And back, very nice. I find it quite amazing how much easier doing a push-up is when you go into child's pose in between. So I just find it actually improves the quality of each push-up, and then we get to rest in between. So now we're going to stay in a high plank. Hands on our shoulders, legs out in front. And from here, I'm actually going to move my mat to the center flip. So from here, hands under your shoulders, back nice and flat, tummy pulled in. We're going to take our weight back onto our heels and tummy back. We're going to go for 10. So a nice high plank, tummy pulled in, shoulders down and back. From here, push into the floor, take your bum to your heels, your knees get off the floor, and you come back. Nice. Good. 2. We're going for 10. And 3. When you come back into a plank, really sit yourself. Make sure don't drop your hips down. Keep your hips up. That's it. 5. Make sure you've got a nice flat back. 6. Very good. That's perfect. 7. You don't want to drop the hips down too much, so that pinches the spine. 8. Breathing out. 9. Tummy stays pulled in. And 10. Last one. We're going to hold it here in a plank. And we're going to do shoulder taps. So you're holding it here. You tap. Let's go for 10. Try and keep your body exactly still. You face the floor. Your hips and everything don't rotate. For 5. 4. Tummy in. 3. 2. 1. And coming down. Well done. Let's go onto your back. Good job. Have a little closer. Okay. From here, rolling back onto your back. Body, shins stay parallel to the ground. Hands up, hands facing each other. Tummy stays pulled in. So make sure your knees are arms directly over your hips. You want them a little bit until you lift in your pelvis. And on a breath out, you're going to extend the opposite arm and leg, and breathing out to pull it back in. Use the breath out to tighten your tummy. So you stretch. Make sure you don't arch your back. So you only lower the leg and the arm as much as you can without arching the back. Have your arms up to the ceiling. And stretch opposite arm and leg away. That's it. Opposite arm and leg away. Lift your tailbone all the time. We've got 5 more. Reach. 4. Very nice. 3. Stretching it away. 2. And 1. Very nice. Come and lie on your side, facing the screen. So I'm on my right side. But you can be on either. We're going to do both sides, but I'm on my right, just for ease of use. You can prop your head up, or you can lie with it flat. Hips bent at 90 degrees, knees bent at 90 degrees. So my legs are in front of me. And from here, we're going to do our little bum series. So you're going to do a fire hydrant. Hand in front, coming in. And we're going to do the fire hydrant up. That's it. Make sure you don't roll your hips back. Your hips stay facing forward. That's it. Breathing out as you lift. Nice. And you'll eventually start to feel your bum squeezing. We're going for 15. Let's go for 10 more. Nice. Make sure your head doesn't get sore, your neck doesn't get sore. Tummy in. 5. 4. I don't count properly, I know. 3. 2. 1. Hold it there. We're going to pulse it back. On a pulse, you're squeezing it more. Don't rock the hips. Nice. For 10. Breathe out as you pulse. Tummy stays connected. 5. 4. 3. 2. Starting to feel the burn. 1. Now. Knee to knee. Toe to toe. Knee. Toe. So you're rotating at the hip. You go knee to knee, your foot's in the air. Toe to toe. That's it. Let's go. 10. 9. Tummy in. 8. 7. Now it's burning. 6. Slow it down a little bit. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Very nice. Now lift your feet off the floor, knees together, feet are off the floor, and we're going to do the clam for 15. Open the knees, that's it. Good, tummy in. 5. 6. Now it's burning. 7. Squeeze your tummy. 9. 10. 5 more. 1. 2. I find my foot starts doing a funny thing. 3. Tummy in. 2. 1. Well done. Bring that top leg in front of you. Straighten out that bottom leg. Very good. Now from here, have both your arms in front of you. And I'm just going to get you to have a little stretch. Open up that upper spine. That's it. Lovely stretch. Good. Let's in between. Let's do the leg swap. So we're going to stand our back. We'll go to the other side now. Legs up in tabletop. Hands by your side. Lift your pelvis. Lift your tailbone, sorry. And on a breath out, you're going to tap one foot down. And swap mid-air. Only touch the floor if you don't arch the back. And this is a movement from the hips. It's not a movement from the knee. That's very good. Well done. Lift your tailbone. Tummy stays connected. And swap mid-air. Breathing out. Tummy in. For 5. Very nice, guys. 4. The knee stays the same. It doesn't bend more or straighten. 6. I don't even know what I'm counting. Let's do 2 more. Nice. Tummy in. 1. And let's go to the other side. Very nice. Right, we're nearly done. We've got this and then 1 more abs and then we're done. So, hips bent at 90 degrees, knees at 90 degrees. Either prop your head up or relax it down. You don't want your neck taking strain. Top hand in front, tummy pulled in, and let's go for the fire hydrant. We lift up and down. Don't roll the hips back. That's it. Make sure your hip bones stay facing forward. Breathing out to lift. Very nice. 10. Tummy in. 8. 7. Squeezing. 6. Nice and slow. 5. 4. 3. Make sure you're not doing a hip lift. Don't bring it up and in. It's just here. That's better. Now hold it there. Let's pulse. 2. 3. Tummy in. 4. 6. 7. Just lifting the knee. 8. 10. 5 more. Good. Keep squeezing from the glute. 3, 2, 1. Now, knee to knee, foot in the air, toe to toe. Knee to knee. 10. 9. Stomach in. 8. 7. 6. Woo! 5. I can feel this. 4. 3. 2. 1. Very nice. Feet together. Lift the feet. Knees together. And we're going to do the clam. Opening and closing. Tummy in. 2. 3. 4. Very nice. Nearly there. 5. 6. 7. We got this. 8. Squeeze. 9. 10. Last 5. Nearly there. 1. Woo! 2. 3. Buns of steel. Lift those feet. 4. Don't let them drop. 5. Well done. Sure, it's just about to carry on. Bring top leg in front. I was getting excited with my counting. And stretch it out. Very nice. Bring your hands together in front of you and open up to face the ceiling. So my shoulders are lifting up at the ceiling and my legs are facing between. Very nice. Good job. Alright, lie on your back. Last set of abs. Hands behind your head. Clasp your hands behind your head. And when you're on your back with your hands behind the head, always make sure your elbows are in your periphery. So just lift your elbows a little bit so you can see them out the corner of your eyes. From here, legs in tabletop. Lift the pelvis. We're going to keep the head down initially. And you're just going to bend and straighten. Straighten one leg, bend the other one at the knee. Keep your tailbone lifted and change. This is called a single leg stretch. And only lower that leg as much as you can without arching the back. Lift the tailbone. Nice. For 5, keep alternating. 3, tummy in. 2, have your foot to your knee. 1. Now lift your head and shoulders. Keep it up there. Chin onto your chest. Tummy in and keep changing. Just keep your head lifted, looking forward. Nice. Tummy in. Lift your chin onto your chest. 5. Tummy in. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do the oblique twist with it. So you're going to twist. Shoulder to knee. So look, we're going to twist your body. That's it. Shoulder to knee. And breathing out as you twist. Lift your tailbone. Nice. We're going for 5. 4. Tummy in. Keep your head and shoulders up. Chin on your chest. 3. 2. 1. And hug your knees into your chest. Well done. Very, very nice. Good, guys. We're going to do a little cool down, mobilizing the stretch. Stay lying on your back. Arms up above you, lying on the floor. Sort of 45 degrees, but nice and comfortable. Take your right ankle, cross it over your left knee. That's it. And from here, you're going to take your knees down to your right side. And you're going to look at your left hand. So your knees go down to the right side. Try and get both knees down on the floor if you can. And look at your left hand. Try and stretch it away from you. Reaching away. Nice. Tummy in. 2. 1. And hug your knees into your chest. 3. 2. 1. and breathe. Very nice. Good. Knees come back up to the middle. If you need to help them with your hand, you can. Keep that same ankle on your knee. Take both knees down to the left side. Try and get that top knee down onto the floor if you can, and keep your shoulders down. Look at your right hand and stretch away. So you're getting a lovely stretch on this right side into your right hip. Nice. Bring both knees up to your chest, hug them into your chest, rock side to side. And let's change legs. So now I'm going to take my left ankle onto my right knee. And take the knees down to the left side. Look at your right hand. And stretch. You can even push that right hip flex, the right hip forward. You get more of a stretch in the front here. And stretching that right arm away. Good. Bring the knees back up to the middle. And take them over to the other side. Try and get that left knee down onto the floor. And look at your left hand. Stretching it away. Very nice. And bring both knees up into your chest. Rock side to side. And chin onto your chest, roll up into sitting. Very good. Let's roll our shoulders out. So sometimes even just the most simple basic exercises, you actually feel quite like nourished afterwards. I almost always feel a bit taller, a bit like invigorated. Good. Look over your right.